Question 11, short form. Number 1, write in short form. For A, we have 200,000 plus 90,000 plus 5,000 plus 40. Now 200,000 is where we start. It is our biggest number, so it goes into our biggest place value column. And a 2 goes into our 100,000s place value column. Then we've got 90,000 or 10,000s that comes next. Then 5,000. Then we have 40. Now we have 0 hundreds, so we write 0. Then our 4 tens, and then we have 0 units, so 0 goes into our units column. If we look at C, our numbers have been mixed up, so we need to find 800,000 and we must write 8 in our 100,000s column. Then we have 5 10,000s that comes next. Then there are no thousands, so we write 0 in the thousands place value column. Then 700. Then we have 0 tens. And lastly comes 3 units. So our number is 850,703. Let's have a look at G. The star means that it is challenging. So we start with 500,000, so we write 5 there. Then we have 0 in the 10,000s place value column. Then we have 6 in the thousands place value column. Then we have 0 in the hundreds place value column. Now do you notice that we have 3 plus 7 units, which in total gives us 10. And we have 5 tens. So we have 5 tens plus another 1 10, which in total gives us 6 tens. And then 0 in the units column. Lastly, let's have a look at H. This is also a challenging question. We start with 900,000. Then we have 0 in the 10,000s column. Now before we write out our thousands, take note that we have 600 plus 700s, which gives us 13 hundreds. But we know that 13 hundreds is 1 full thousand and 3 hundreds. So 1 goes in our thousands column and 3 in our hundreds column. Then we have 5 tens and lastly 0 in the units. Press pause to complete all of 1 now. Number 2. Again, we must write in short form. Now we are given the abbreviated form of the place value columns to work with. So we must look, this is our biggest place value column and we've got 400,000, so we go 4. Then 8 in the 10,000s place value column. Next comes thousands, but we have none, so we write down 0 in the thousands column. Then 2 in the hundreds, 7 in the tens, and 5 in the units. Let's look at D. The star means that it is challenging. So we've got 700,000 that comes first. Then we've got 0 in our 10,000s place value column. 4 in the thousands. If we look, we've got 0 in the hundreds. Now before we move to the 10, notice that we've got 2 for units, 3 units plus 8 units, which gives us 11 units. But 11 units is equal to 110 plus 1 unit. So in total, we've got this 110 plus another 6 tens, which leaves us with 7 tens. And lastly, we still have that 1 unit, which goes in our units column. So it's 704,071, and that is the final answer. Press pause to complete all of 2 now. Let's continue on to 3. I'm going to make some space here. So, for 3 again, it says write in short form. Now, we've got 8 times 100,000, which means that we have 800,000. So our 8 goes in our 100,000s column first. Then Next, we have 4 times 10,000, which means that we have 4 10,000s, which comes in our 10,000s place value column. We've got 2 times 1,000, so we have 2,000s, which comes next. 500s, 4 10s, and lastly, 6 units. Let's have a look at D. Now it's all muddled up. We know that this comes first. We have 400,000s. Then we have got no 10,000, so we write 0. Then we've got 6,000s. Now do you notice that we have 5 10s and 7 10s? Now 5 10s plus 7 10s will give us 12 10s, or 120. So we have 1 in the hundreds column, 2 in the tens column, and lastly 9 units, which goes there. And that is the final answer. It's your turn to complete all of 3 now.